Hello everypony, my name is Peachy Pegasus, but you can just call me Peachy. In today's video, I will be discussing about the new generation of My Little Pony recently announced. On July 13th, the official My Little Pony Instagram page posted their list of panelists for the upcoming San Diego Comic-Con, and within that post was hinting a new My Little Pony news featuring Lauren Faust, who created My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and was on the show for about 3 seasons. Many fans began to speculate about a new generation or a show as G5 My Little Pony Make Your Mark. I also know there was another sideshow they did. I don't remember what it was called. I'm gonna show both of the shows right here. I was not a big fan of this show style. I don't know what they were doing. It was not good. However, to my knowledge, I know that both shows were recently canceled. I personally do not know much about either of the shows, but oh my god, the character designs were ugly to say the least. I was not a huge fan of the Alicorn villain design. I also know a lot of people were saying that her backstory makes absolutely no sense either, and it collides to the lore that we already know from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, so I have no idea what was going on. I know that they also showed Discord aging and they showed Spike, which they butchered Spike. I don't know what color palette they did for him. I do really love that they turned him into an actual dragon though instead of the season finale for Friendship is Magic, because I don't know what that Chad muscular look maxing Spike was. Did not like that. The only thing I know much of the last generation was the movie before the show came out and officially launched. I loved the movie. I thought it was super fun. It was super cute. I really was fond of Sunny and Izzy. It was a really cute movie. I think it's still on Netflix. I don't have Netflix anymore, so I have no idea. However, like I stated, the July 13th post hinted at some big news set to be announced on July 24th. Funny enough, that was my 21st birthday, so say the least, I had a great birthday. On my birthday, it was officially confirmed a new My Little Pony show titled My Little Pony Friendship Forever was set to be released in 2027. So far, there is no trailer or teaser of what the show will look like, as has it been released yet. However, we did get to see the new concepts for Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy. There is also a new cast of voice actors for our beloved Little Ponies featuring Kea Kanishio as Pinkie Pie. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name. Kayla Sampson as Fluttershy, Ava Preston as Rainbow Dash, and Jenna Weir as Twilight Sparkle. Personally, I absolutely adore all of their new designs and colors. I think Fluttershy is my favorite redesign with her teal hair. Oh, that makes the design pop out so much. Honestly, in the background you could see me drawing all of their new designs, and it was so much fun to draw. I think we should give G5 credit for giving the new trend of ponies with hoofs. It's also a huge refresher to see Twilight back as a unicorn. Now, you may have noticed I only mentioned 4 out of the 6, or 7 if you count Spike, of the main characters from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, as the designs of Rarity and Applejack have not been shown. And this caused a lot of outrage within the My Little Pony community. Why only bring back 4 out of the 6 main casts? Well, they're not. During the panel at CDCC, it was noted the creators pointed out that Rarity and Applejack were missing from the new artwork because they are not set to show up until later in the series. Here's that clip.
Yep. We're doing it, you guys. We're doing it.
Yeah, we need to get into it all immediately. Let's just set the scene very quickly. So, Forever Friendship will start with 4 beloved G4 characters: Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash. But there is a whole cast of both iconically recognizable and brand new characters to be discovered on the journey. And so, though you may not see 2 of your favourite ponies in the core unit at the very start, this is only the very beginning of the story.
Just the beginning of the story.
Even with this news, many My Little Pony fans are still outraged that the whole cast from G4 is not depicted. If you don't believe me, go to their Instagram page and click on the comments. It's very telling. I'm telling y'all, from a show about friendship, bronies are brutal. I even vented out some of my frustrations about how some of the fans reacted to all this news on my Instagram stories. By the way, thank you so much for over 400 followers over there. Feel free to check me out. I will be posting a design raffle very soon to celebrate. Anyways, Applejack and Rarity is not the only thing fans are not happy about. Many people dislike the new songs being featured for My Little Pony Friendship Forever. When it was announced in their own Instagram post, quote unquote, "Welcome to our Nay-pop era." Honestly, I think the songs are really cute. I think it matches the whole new vibe that the show is going for. To be honest, I'm just a sucker for anything colorful and pastel. So I love their new soft pastel and colorful happy aesthetic the show is aiming for. I won't be playing any of the songs for copyrighted reasons, but you can listen to them on the My Little Pony Instagram page, and I'm pretty sure they're up on the Hasbro YouTube page as well. I think they're cute. I don't really listen to hip hop either, or just pop, modern pop. If anything, I actually like new metal and rock music instead, but I think they're still cute songs. When the theme song came out, many people were commenting how it sounds like Gen AI. I mean, hell, people were even commenting that the new artworks look like AI as well. However, My Little Pony has done a wonderful job crediting the new artist, Nicholas Cole, and singer, forgive me for butchering this, Coley Roddy, I believe. So, funny enough, I called out people saying this on my Instagram story about the theme song being AI, and this singer even liked my story. So I know a queen when I see one. As of the time I am writing the script, there is not much else being posted regarding when the series will officially debut, besides us knowing it will be sometime next year, I believe. Since we are approaching the end of this video, I wanted to explain some of my final thoughts I have regarding the new series. I honestly have high hopes and I love everything about what they've shown us already. However, nostalgia is a killer. I really hope the show does not copy exactly what G4 was, as I want something new. I love these My Little Pony characters and they're just so iconic, and just the show was iconic and ahead of its time. If I really care about Generation 4 and I wanted to go back watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, I'm able to do that for free on YouTube. So I really don't want to see their exact same adventures or anything in this new series. I also hope their personalities are somewhat a little bit different. One thing I noticed while I was drawing them, I realized that they all were wearing like eyeshadow and makeup, which I thought was super cute. I saw Twilight had some rainbow eyeshadow and so did Rainbow Dash. So I think it would be awesome if they had Rainbow Dash being both like a tomboy like how she was in Generation 4, and also her fashionista back when she was originally created. I would love that so much. Like I was saying, as much as I'm happy with the Generation 4 ponies coming back, I'm also kind of not. It was one thing I really loved about Generation 5, a new cast. It was refreshing and the show could have been more impactful if they cared for it. So I'm just very curious about what will be new in Friendship Forever. I also want to note the creator did specify that there will be new ponies introduced in the show. So I'm very excited and very curious. Another thing I also hope Hasbro learned about the 3D models from G5, as they were awful to look at and the colors were eyesore. Everything was dull or too saturated at the same time. I really want 2D cartoons to have their comeback, but we will have to wait and see. I also didn't realize how much more complex and complicated the designs are until I started drawing them myself, so I'm very curious how the ponies will look when animated. Even though I'm 21 now, which is crazy to say, I began my obsession with My Little Pony when I was 9. Fun fact, the first episode I ever watched of My Little Pony was the Canterlot Wedding, which was definitely the best episode for me to get hooked on. It was really bittersweet when the show finally ended in 2019 when I became a freshman in high school. And now I'm a senior in college. Wow, how the time flies. This series also inspired me to draw more, and I started creating original characters myself, as well as a My Little Pony club at my elementary school where we would roleplay as our characters on the playground. Yes, I was that weird kid. I did not have a warrior cat's face, I had a My Little Pony. phase that I still have not grown out of. But with all of that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. What are your guys' opinion to My Little Pony Friendship Forever so far? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments below. Till next time, bye!